Hello, I'm Tom Bailey, and in today's episode, I'll be getting to know Franziska Iseli, who is the co-founder of Basic Bananas, the Business Hood, Oceanlovers, and Moments of Humanity. And she's also the author of 4 best-selling books. So Franziska, hello, and a very warm welcome to today's episode.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me, Tom. It's great to be here.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And because we've got a global audience, just out of interest, whereabouts are you based right now?
Right now, I'm based in Sydney, Australia, but because some listeners would probably hear an accent, I'm Swiss originally. So I'm a Swiss Australian, Swazi.
Swiss Australian, fantastic. I love it. And thank you so much. And I just want to share a little bit more about you before we do get started. So Franziska has been awarded the Young Entrepreneur of the Year award. She's a board member at the Entrepreneurs Organization and has run think tanks at the United Nations to address the UN Sustainable Development Goals through entrepreneurship. The title for today's episode is How to Put Together a One-Page Marketing Plan for Your Business. And Franziska is going to show us how to do that in just 7 minutes. So question number 1 today is, who are your ideal clients?
So for Basic Bananas and also our agency, the Business Hood, we mainly work with small, medium-sized businesses. So for Basic Bananas, it's anywhere between solo entrepreneur up to 20 team members, roughly. And then for the agency, a little bit bigger.
Great, fantastic. And when you think of these small business owners, let's talk about Business Bananas, or Basic Bananas, sorry. What's typically the biggest challenge that your customers face?
Yeah, we do a lot of surveys with our members and our community to see how we can support them more through marketing. And there are generally 3 main challenges. The first one is understanding how to grow the business. So really understanding marketing and marketing strategies. And then secondly, overwhelm. Usually a lot of these business owners feel very overwhelmed, lack of time, lack of information, feeling overwhelmed in every area of the business and life. Also, it runs into life too. And number 3 is leadership. So a lot of businesses have challenges managing team or attracting the right team or culture.
Yeah, completely understand. And I guess those 3 combined don't lead to a very productive or efficient business. So what would you say is the impact that these challenges can have on your clients?
I think, it's a combination of things, but I think the most important or the biggest impact that the lack of information on marketing, a lack of time, a lack of having the right team members has is really to running a business that is more frustrating than pleasurable. And also the ripple effects that this impact has on other areas of life. Usually it starts in business, and then it's because it's frustrating and overwhelming, it then runs over into the family, the entourage, their immediate friends. So the impact usually is much larger than just the immediate impact on themselves as a person or the business.
Yeah, and I guess, we sometimes leave our careers to go into entrepreneurship because it's fun, it's exciting, it's something that we're really passionate about. But then as soon as frustration and overwhelm sets in, I guess some of your clients might start thinking about, should I go back and just get a job?
Yeah, and some do, and some stick with it. It definitely, as you probably know, being an entrepreneur and talking to lots of entrepreneurs, it's quite a roller coaster ride. And entrepreneurship, I don't think is for everyone. No. I think there are, it's a certain type of person that is happy in this uncertainty of running a business. A lot of people don't like this uncertainty, and it's probably not the healthiest way to live, is in this constant space of uncertainty. It's something that I personally love about business and life is uncertainty. So for me, this is great, but I know for other people, it's probably a better option is to support a business and support entrepreneurs in their journey.
Yeah, completely understand. Okay, so thinking about these entrepreneurs that are going to stick with it, they're going to stay in this uncertainty. What's that one valuable piece of advice that you might give them to really help them solve the problem of, marketing, consistency, and frustration?
I really think because there is so much uncertainty in running a business, as a business owner, it really helps to have a plan. And, sometimes you stick to it, sometimes you totally abandon it, but having a plan at least gives you some direction. And we've seen countless businesses with plans that are doing a lot better than the ones that just sort of, do the day-to-day things, especially when it comes to marketing. Putting together a very simple one-page marketing plan helps the business owner to stay focused and aligned with their bigger purpose. The ones that don't have a plan, they're often very scattered. So I think the one biggest piece of advice I can give is put together a rough marketing plan and then action it step by step. So have the bigger picture in mind and then just go at it step by step every day, chip away at it. Set aside time for marketing, maybe an hour a week, maybe 2 hours, maybe half a day a week, maybe a day a week. It depends on how quickly you want to grow the business and what you want to achieve, what the targets are.
Great. And I know that you can help people create these one-page marketing plans. So where should they go to find out more about that?
Yeah, we do actually sessions. So we do sessions that are virtual sessions at the moment because of the pandemic. We had to put everything online again. We used to run these face-to-face all over the country and the world, in US, Australia, Canada, Switzerland, Sweden. Now we're doing them virtually, which actually is a good thing because a lot more people can attend these sessions. And it's a 2-hour session that we run, myself and my co-founder. And the link to look at the dates that are coming up is the link to go to is basicbananas.com/virtual summit.
Love it. Thank you so much. And what I'll do as well is I'll put that link into the show notes so people can just click on that and they can dive right into that virtual summit. Cool. Quick question, unplanned question is, where did the name Basic Bananas come from?
You know what, when we started the company, my co-founder and I, we wanted something that resonates with who we are as people, so that we could just show up exactly as the people that we are without pretending, without trying. I came from advertising, and when I first started this business in 2009, I thought, now I need to wear a suit and act in a certain way, and that it didn't feel right. So we decided to name it something that is more quirky, more playful, the way exactly how we already show up in life anyway. And so we just brainstormed names, and the 2 final names we had were Tango Like a Mango, which is way too long for a business name, and Basic Bananas. And also basic because we make marketing understandable, simple. We simplify marketing, and bananas because banana trees grow really fast. So, if you do the right marketing, you grow a business fast.
I love it. And that creates the ethos behind your business, which is incredible. So thank you so much for sharing that.
My pleasure.
Now, on your journey, obviously, you've got lots of different businesses. You've worked at the UN, and you had lots of different experiences. What would you say is one of your biggest mistakes along the way, and what did you learn from it?
Biggest mistake is always when I don't listen to my intuition. So it's just not listening to my intuition is usually when afterwards I realize, okay, that was one of the biggest mistakes, worst decisions I've made. One recent one, I was partnering with 3 guys to run another business in a different space. And I was the CMO. And one of the partners, straight away when I met this person, I realized that this is probably not the right idea to partner with this person. But the other guy said, no, this is definitely the right idea. And my intuition was very loud and clear. I even said it to some of the other dudes. I said, my intuition is saying this, but you're convincing me otherwise. So I'm going to go with what you say. And then, of course, long-term didn't work out. So that specific person where my intuition knew without me knowing didn't work out. So it's usually not listening to my intuition. So lesson is to listen to my intuition, no matter what anyone else is saying.
Yeah, understand. And I guess that can work from the negative and the positive, avoidance, or even there's something I feel like I should really go for, go for it and see if it works out. So the last question from me today is, what is the one question that I really should have asked you today that will also bring some great value to our audience?
Maybe just the question could be around what I'd like to leave, what message I'd like to leave our listeners, our viewers with. And the answer to that is really 3 things. The first one is, whatever you do in your business, do it really well. Do it really well. You don't have to be super duper passionate about it. You don't have to make your hobby a business, but you have to believe in it and you have to do it well. You can't flog a crappy product. Well, you can, but it's not going to work.
No,
it's not going to work. So do it well. Secondly, focus on giving, not getting. Always focus on giving, not getting. Focus on how you can add value, not how you can make more money. If you add more value, you will make more money. So focus on giving, not getting. And lastly, think about the future. think about how you can build something that is sustainable in different ways, for you, for your environment, for your culture, for your family, but also for the greater good. So build something that is meaningful and good for the greater good.
Fantastic. Create something that's high quality, focus on giving, not getting, and finally think about the future and creating that long-term sustainable impact.
Yeah.
Franziska, thank you so much again for your time today. I really appreciate how much value you've packed into such a short episode. And again, thank you so much for coming along.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, Tom.